What's going on? It's Big Jackie, and we're back in the building. I'm here with Ash, the owner of We2Litt Apparel, and we are about to get into some questions.
What's good, y'all? My name is Ash. You can find me on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, at We2Litt Apparel, and my personal page at Ash with the Guap.
Period. So, are you ready to get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right. So, Ash, tell me about yourself. What you got going on?
Well, I got a couple of events coming up. My first big event on the way is the Charlotte Flyer Streetwear Market. It's going to be on April 10th and 11th. Get your tickets now. I'm about to start my promo. We're about to start making some TikToks, getting that rolling. So just be on the lookout for the new event that I got coming up.
Now, what can they find at your event? If they come and see you, what can they see?
So you definitely gonna see my personality. My personality shows, especially through my brand. So definitely you're gonna see some of the new pieces I just dropped, like Pretty Hustler. That's my most recent drop. I think it's super fire because I think it just stands up for any girl out there, any woman out there that's out here hustling. Like you get into it.
You get into it. You get into the money.
You get into the money.
We get into the money, y'all.
You get into the money. You get into yourself. You growing yourself. Like, anything that just empowers you, empower you. So
okay, so we're saying that it empowers you. What started your brand?
So in 2020, I was going through a hard time mentally. So I thought a good way to express myself, because I felt very misunderstood, was through my brand.
Okay.
So with We2Litt, it kind of shows how like your self growth, empowerment, positivity, things like that. Anything that encourages you to keep going, like just to hustle at the end of the day. Like that's basically like where my mindset is. Like basically get to that bag.
So would you say that when it comes to your brand, even though you want people to feel like I done made it, I'm here, what other things are you looking to pull when somebody wears your clothing?
I want them to embrace the wording and the brand itself.
Okay.
Like embrace the clothing, because each piece has wording on it, just about, and it all stands for its own thing. So it's like, all right, if you're doing hustle every day, I mean, you get into it every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every
and
day.
At the end of the day, if you talk less, do more. That means you're talking less. That means you putting your head down, you get into it, and you just grinding. And then it just shows at the end of the day. So kind of that's what I've been doing behind the scenes, just kind of keeping my head down a little bit. But I got some things coming.
You got some things coming. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that in a second.
Definitely.
So I know that your brand is really big on mental health.
Absolutely.
Okay. So give us a little insight and feeling of really the depth of why you started your brand and what it means to you.
So basically, like I was saying earlier, I was going through a rough time. So I was definitely battling depression and anxiety. I get really anxious about stuff, that especially when I don't feel like I'm being as successful as I want to be. And then, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to be successful. It's like you get in your head a little bit.
Yeah.
So I always get in my head, especially as an entrepreneur. Like, say when you're not making no sales, kind of get in your head a little bit. So it's kind of like with my brand, it's like I want people to know, like, at the end of the day, it's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to like speak up and express yourself for who you are. At the end of the day, like self-care, self-love, stuff like that. That's what I really want people to understand when they see my brand.
So with that being said, do you feel like it's a harsh feeling to try to be the best all the time?
Absolutely. I feel like nobody's perfect. So it's like to try and achieve to be perfect is kind of like not the best thing in the world to do.
Okay.
Like all that pressure you put on yourself, it kind of just makes you think that you're probably not good enough.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you are.
Okay. So, do you think social media has something to do with that?
Absolutely. Social media puts a lot of pressure on people, especially when it comes out to success.
Yeah.
Everybody's story is not your story. You have your own. You got to make your story be what it's going to be. And that's, if you want to get to where those people are, you can idolize those people, but strive to be who you are at the end of the day, every single day. Don't try to be something that you're not.
So one thing I can say that I see in your brand is there is a stigma of, oh, if you're going through something, just take it. Just do it. Just get through it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do need to express yourself.
Right.
And you did it within your clothing. And I love that.
Absolutely.
I love
Thank
to
you,
see
thank
that.
you.
That is so lit because
Yes.
sometimes not everybody can speak out to somebody. Although it is good to speak out. But if
Right.
you cannot, you can express yourself in different ways. And we love to see that. So we here with Big Jackie and Ash.
Yes, sir.
So when people put your clothes on, what do you want them to feel? If they wake up early in the morning, they done had a shitty night, and they like, you know what? This look good. Let me just throw this on real quick. What do you want that feeling to be?
I want them to feel like they just bounce back 10 times harder putting on my brand.
Yeah.
Like, I want them to feel like they feeling like they about to have a 2Litt day.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, being 2Litt, you're coming together to like empower each other.
Yeah.
That's where the we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. So that's
like,
where the we come from.
Yeah, like, all right, we doing this together. Like, we as good people, we're gonna come together, we're gonna have a 2Litt day.
Yeah.
So you're gonna call your homies up, you're gonna be like, bro, like, what you trying to do today? And of course you're gonna put your flyers fit on. You know, you're gonna step out in the brand, you're gonna feel like, all right, I'm about to have a better day than I did the day before.
You know what? I want to feel like I hit the lottery.
I'm telling you, you are. This one right here.
What?
Come on, man.
I hit the lottery early this morning. All my men's on. Exactly. Okay, so period. With that being said, your color waves and how do they affect people's moods? How are you looking at your brand and you're like, you know what? I might feel like this, so I'm gonna make this red.
Right. So how I started it off in the beginning, I had one logo.
Okay.
One specific logo. That was my starter logo. That's the one I use on my business cards and everything now. So basically, with that, I just came out with different colors that I felt like were basic. You know, so that, I mean, I went with the light blue.
Okay.
Like giving like, you know, Carolina for like, you know, Tar Heel Nation because I'm a Tar Heel fan.
Tar Heel Nation.
Come on now. I know. Like, I'm saying, like, you know, and I got the one that's dark blue with black and white, but that's like for Duke. You know, I tried to do it because I was in this area. You know, I was in Durham, so you know, being back in Charlotte. You know, now I was trying to come out with different colorways that I feel like would match the mood, especially with the city. So during Valentine's Day, I wore this specific outfit right here with the brown and the pink and the white. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You know, and it got a back. It's bubble lettering. It's a oversized tee. You know, they're available now at W2Lapparel.com.
Go get them.
Go ahead and check out the brand new website. I just updated it. So basically, I wore this for Valentine's Day, and then this is my homegirl brand. Shout out to Jack Day Spade. Shout out to Jalea K. You feel me? This her brand right here on the beanie. So I just meshed it like this, you know, with the oversized pants and the forces. Can't never go right with the G Fazos.
Can't go wrong with them. You can't go wrong with them. Okay, I'm gonna circle something back around that you said, right? You said, okay, I was going through a lot at the time that you introduced your brand. Right? Okay. With that being said, somebody that's looking at us right now can say, hey, I might be going through some hard shit too, some hard stuff. What advice would you give them right now to express themselves in the way that you expressed yourself? And how did you find that outlet?
So what I would tell somebody out there that's going through it right now is that it's okay. You're going to see yourself through at the end of the day, and surround yourself with people that empower you to want to get up and get to it every single day. What I would tell that person is that basically I surrounded myself with the right people too. I had to net out the ones that I didn't feel like were necessary for my ride, and the ones that didn't want to come along for that ride aren't supposed to be here. The ones that are here now are supposed to be here. And you got to have a village, and I'm thankful for my village because during those times, and I just came out of some recently myself, like been fighting for a little minute. But every day I keep going because I know it's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel.
And with my original brand logo, it has like a flame on the top of the eye. And at the end of the day, I make that known, like, this is the light that you want to see for yourself at the end of the day, just to keep going.
Period. I was just about
Absolutely.
to ask, what did that flame mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you see a flame, that automatically means light.
Yes.
It means that
Absolutely.
there's a light. It means
Mm-hmm.
that there is a fire. It means that something is burning on the
Exactly.
inside of you
Mm-hmm.
that you need to see out and everywhere. You know what? And I love that.
Right.
And that's one thing I feel like a lot of people need to make sure that doesn't die
Mm-hmm.
because it can die.
Yeah.
It can die out.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be real with it.
Right.
It can die out. You could
Mm-hmm.
feel your worst the worst and just feel like, you know what? Forget this.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, what kept you going?
Mm-hmm.
What didn't stop you? And where was the time to yourself where maybe you felt like, hey, this might not be what I think it is.
Right.
What was those times?
Like, I definitely would say when I was in college, I was going through it because it was like during COVID and everything.
Okay.
And I wanted to make sure that I could graduate. I was putting a lot, like I was saying, I was putting a lot of pressure on myself.
Okay.
So definitely wanted to, you know.
What type of pressure
Mhm.
did you think that you was putting on yourself just as a human being, as a person? What type of pressure do you think was really on you? Because people be going through the same things sometimes, and people be scared to speak out.
Right.
I don't know if me, you, them, everybody got the same stuff going on, but nobody's speaking up.
Right.
What type of things do you feel like was really just kind of like, okay.
So I would say that just losing the people that I feel like were the closest to me, and like going through that hard time and having to deal with loss. You know, I lost a lot of people along the way, like my aunt, my granddad and stuff. So I was dealing with losing them too.
Yep.
And it's like losing them, I kind of went into this space because I knew that's what kept me going. Though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what really lit me up. It was like, look, I can't keep going through these times.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they would want me to go through that. And I feel like that's what kept me going at the end of the day is like my family.
Yeah.
Them not letting up off of me and just keeping me going too at the same time.
Yeah.
So they definitely encouraged me. My friends in my corner encouraged me. So I would say, like I was saying, man, get your village.
Get your village.
Get your village.
It do take a village.
It take a village.
If everybody say it does not take a village and you can do it on your own, take a village because this is proof right here. It's proof in the pudding.
Absolutely.
It takes a village, and I'm so glad that you said that. That would be Jackie, and we're back with Ash asking more questions to get back into it.
Get into it.
Okay, so how do you feel tied into your community going beyond your brand?
So pretty much I work for a nonprofit called About a Day Outreach in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm the food pantry manager there. And I feel very connected with that community because I low-key grew up in that community. So right there on the corner street where my nana lives, that's basically where I grew up too. During the summer, my mom would drop me and my brother off. We'd go over there, play outside with our friends, and spend the summer with our nana a little bit and stuff like that. So definitely, that's how I stay tied in with the community because like I still am connected to my roots at the end of the day. I don't let go of where I came from for real.
Do you think that it's so important to connect yourself on a deep level with your brand, with starting something like this?
Absolutely.
Do you think that it's so important to find your roots and connect with your roots, and why?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's a good thing to stay connected with your roots because that's your foundation. That's pretty much where you go from. Like you could start selling your clothes out your trunk in your neighborhood, you know, and just put a sign up like, hey, come buy my brand. You know, I basically started like that, selling it out my car. I was going to vendor events and doing stuff like that just to grow my brand, but I stay connected. I always come home for events. I love coming to Charlotte. I love having events there. Big 704 980. You already know how
what it is. You know what
Shout out to my boy. Yes, shout out to my boy Jay Reed on that line. You feel me? But hey, you know, I just really appreciate like Charlotte as a whole because I feel like it's such a creative city.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people create and I want to connect with more people in Charlotte that do create.
That do
Like I
create.
literally want to connect with those who sew, make their own clothing as well. Like I want to learn how to do that stuff too, and grow my brand even beyond where it is now because I want to get to more wholesale
More.
and making stuff on the spot, stuff like that. So definitely staying connected to your roots is important because that's where you started.
That's where you started from. Because nobody knows you like the people that then grew up
Okay,
around
they
you.
know you the
'Cause you
best.
done seen the
Okay,
good,
the
the
bad,
bad, the
the ugly,
ugly.
all of that.
You
Like
done
every
seen
you put
all
all in
of
the
that.
pot, you
You know
stir
what
it
I'm
up, they
saying?
done seen all of that
Come on
already.
now, because
I'm
I've been
telling you
looking
right
like this
now.
on camera, but let me tell you, y'all done see me go to the corner store and
Okay,
all the hair, my
well,
bonnet
come
on,
on, come
sweat.
on. When I was
What?
looking my worst.
When I was looking my worst,
Mm-hmm.
y'all done see all of that. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, like you said, you started off with a flame.
Right.
And that was the light that you got to see within yourself at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, what progress do you want to see happen for North Carolina within your brand, yourself, somebody that's looking to be like you, and or because you don't know if people learning from you too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what would you like to see, or a platform if I gave you right now and I said, hey, here go the world, what you gonna do with it? What would you bring for North Carolina?
I definitely would bring like that spark that I feel like the city already got. You know, I would make the spark sparker.
Smart girl.
Sparker.
Smart girl.
You know, them not even a word.
Smart girl.
I'm just saying, like,
Smart girl.
I'm gonna just spark it some more. Like,
Yeah,
I feel like, you know, with Charlotte, it's just it's a lit city.
it
Like,
is. It is.
it's a lot of people that just like to enjoy life that's in Charlotte.
Right.
And I feel like with my brand, I feel like that's what it encompasses is that spark.
Yeah.
Like I really want people to embrace it more
Okay.
than it is now. I want it to reach the
What
Charlotte people.
does that look like for you? If I gave you your own will and your own way, and I said, hey, plan something that's gonna put you on the map right now, whether it's a festival, it's nothing but a concert and pop-ups full of vendors. What does that actually look like for you so that we can have the vision of, okay, you know what, we can start something, or I can start something.
Right.
What does that look like?
That looks like for me, I would definitely want to have an event where I collab with other people, especially the ones that I grew up with and met along the way, that I feel like are on the same type of time as me. When it comes down to growing their brand, when it comes down to empowerment, when it comes down to positivity, self growth, self love, all of that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to come there with people who are ready to build and grow the same way and embrace the city, embrace the what it brings, like you know the lights, you know, like at the end of the day. So I really feel like we could do an event or something like that to where we embrace the city more and definitely like bring out those who know what Charlotte is all about, know what it's like, you know, being in the city for as long as they have. So I definitely want to do something coming down the line for real.
I love to see
Absolutely.
that. I love to
Absolutely.
hear that.
Coming soon.
Putting North Carolina on the map. We
Yes.
love to see that.
Yes.
Okay, so with that also being said, what collab would you like to collab with? Whether it's local, whether it's celebrity, it doesn't matter. What do you want to see more happen with your collabs or a future collab?
So I would say one of my future collabs, I mentioned them before, is definitely with my friends, Jonah J. Reed.
Okay, Jay Reed. All right, Jay Reed.
Yeah, Jay Reed.
Go ahead, Jay Reed.
That's my guy right there. And Jalea as well with Jack Day Spades.
Okay, Jalea. Yeah, Jalea. You heard it here.
I feel like they are definitely embracing the whole fact of what We2Litt is. And with Jalea and Jack Day Spades, I'll definitely, you know, have a lot of, I would say, like, I look up to her too, for sure. Like, I would say she's definitely motivated me, even in the times when I've doubted myself. She's like, nah, man, keep going.
Yeah.
Even my friend Jonah, like, he definitely has embraced my brand as well. And he, even having his production company and all the things he got going on, he's definitely, you know, done events that I've been a part of that I feel like have been very well. So shout out to y'all, man. Y'all keep going.
Shout out to
You
y'all.
feel
Y'all
me?
keep going, doing the
We're gonna run it
thing.
up. Yeah.
Question for you.
Mhm.
How important is it to actually find a mentor and have a mentor versus being jealous versus being, hey, you're doing something that I actually love and I'm not quite there yet,
Right.
versus, okay, I'm trying to get there.
Right.
I'm trying to see where you are.
Yeah. So how I look at that as is like everybody grows together. Like I give out free game. Like I don't hold nothing back that I've ever learned.
Game is free.
Like game is free.
Game is free.
Like I don't care that even if I pay for it. Like I'm definitely gonna make sure I share this free game with you because this is how I started off and where I want to go to. So it's like if anybody were to come to me and be like, hey, like how'd you start your brand and stuff like that? When I first started, I had a mentor that I had a relationship with in high school, and she definitely taught me how to start my own website, how to just get some merch.
Yes.
Don't overdo it. And then that way you're not sitting on certain stuff and things like that. So it's
very
like
important. We're about to get into that.
Yeah, definitely.
We're about to get into that. So with starting your brand, what are some of the steps that you can say, hey, I kind of messed up on this, so don't mess up on that. But I actually learned this from that.
Right. So what I would say is a good thing to do to promote your brand is definitely for one, bet on yourself, but for two, use social media as your outlet to do and get your brand out the way you need to do. So that way you reach the audience that you want to reach at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. And then you share how I do it. I share it with a whole bunch of people that I follow. And I don't care. Like I will literally tap everybody that pop
Let's
up.
talk about DMs.
Yeah, DMs like, hey, do you mind posting this for me? And if they say yes, I got you. Like I just appreciate it. And I always say thank you to everybody that does repost, support my brand because wear my brand, whatever. Like because with that little support, it's reaching somebody else.
It
It's
is.
reaching another audience.
Like, share, and follow.
Like, share, and follow.
Always.
We2Litt Apparel.
Yeah. All right, it's Big Jackie, and we're back with Ash, the owner of We2Litt Apparel, and we're about to get into it.
Okay.
So, give me your 5 steps of starting a business that's a clothing brand, and a little bit of advice that you would give along with that.
So basically, my first 5 steps would be, for one, if you feel like you want to get a mentor, definitely seek someone who has established their brand already, because they are going to give you the game that they learned as well to further yourself. So I would definitely start there. 2, I would get a vendor list and see what type of vendors have the offer, especially as far as like MOQ. You want to ask that question. Like you want to ask basically what type of fabric like they have, like what they're used to making. Send you some mock-ups, samples, things like that.
Now, question about number 2. Do you think that it's worth buying vendors? Because you know, online, everybody is gonna hustle and they're gonna make some money. So when I tried to sell hair, I thought I was selling. I thought I was doing everything. I kept seeing everybody hair, and they kept saying, buy my vendor list. Buy my vendor list. You know, you can get this type of hair on my vendor list.
Okay.
Go a little bit deeper into that, because I feel like everything is a hustle.
It is.
Everything's a hustle. Even when it comes to MOQs, all that, it's not a lot. So give the people a little tasting of what it's really like to get deep and down into that.
So basically, there's a website called Alibaba. Yes. Alibaba. And Alibaba, you can personally look for certain vendors for what type of product you are looking to sell. So if you go and look up t-shirt vendors, you'll see they'll lay it out for you what their MOQ is. Just like they will. And also, for if you're just now starting out your clothing brand as well, there's vendors on Fiverr for making like websites and also logos, designs, and stuff like that you may want. Now, once you post those things on Instagram and you use the correct hashtags, certain vendors will reach out to you.
They will.
Now, the only problem about that is some of them might be scamming. They might be scamming. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they might be scamming. So it's just like, if they scamming, then you have to like fill it out for what the conversation is. You gotta look at their following. You gotta see how many followers they have. Because if they have a certain amount of followers, maybe not the best type of vendor you want to go with.
Yeah.
But it's people out there that do have a large following that are legit. You know, I've gotten scammed before.
I've gotten scammed before.
I mean, and it's terrible as an entrepreneur. It happens. It really happens, and it sucks. But like, I just had to deal with that through my recent drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dealing with that with my Pretty Hustler set. It's supposed to be one set.
One set.
One.
That was it.
And the t-shirt, the pants were supposed to go together. Now they do not. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there like, it's all right, because we still gonna make it. We still gonna make it shake.
You still gonna rock it on a day that I might want to wear this. I'm gonna wear this. But on another day I might want to wear this color. I'm gonna wear this color.
Exactly.
So it's okay. But we get it though. We understand that sometimes things don't go as planned when it comes to this.
It don't. And you always gotta be like, expect the unexpected all the time, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I mean, everything going on right now. It's hard for me to even get the current drop that I'm trying to get. Trying to get my samples.
Tariffs, everything.
Tariffs. They're killing me. Even as an entrepreneur, I have to pay extra money just to get my things delivered to serve the people that want to wear We2Litt, that want to embrace the brand.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard.
It's getting harder, literally.
Yeah.
It's getting harder. And I just hope for the best. At the end of the day, as entrepreneurs, we have to stay together.
You have to stick together. That's the biggest thing. Sticking together. Sticking together. And do your research.
Yes.
Do your research. Plan out. Don't rush everything. Everything do not have to be rushed.
It doesn't.
When it's due timing, you will know and you will feel it, and it will come together for you. Even if you ain't see it an hour before, the next hour, it might come together. All right. We love to hear it.
Absolutely.
Your number 3.
My number 3 would definitely be to start growing your following. Like, you want to go ahead and get your Instagram, your TikTok, all your stuff up, and then start from there and figure out what your mock-ups are going to look like. Get your designs, your mock-ups, all of that. And then, after you get your mock-ups, you would definitely want to see for the next step after that, for step 4, you would definitely want to get your mock-ups as samples. Just to see what the type of product and the type of fabric and things is made up into what you purchase.
Okay.
So,
question for you. So, if I was to go get a sample, or I'm looking for a few samples, what exactly would I be looking for in my sample, and how many should I start with? Because they'll talk me into getting about 10 samples, and I really only need about 2 or 3 or 1. Go ahead.
So you basically want to narrow down what you're looking for.
Okay.
So if you're coming out with a new design, all right, cool. This is what I want it to look like. Type of fabric I want. And when you receive it from them, of course you want to wash it. You want to see if it fades. You want to dry it. You want to see what it does. So that way, when you give it to your consumer, you're telling them, hey, like recently, what I had to do with Pretty Hustler, I say, when you wash your sweatpants, don't put them in the dryer.
I can guarantee it's going to be, if you follow my instructions, I can guarantee
it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
That's it.
As long as you follow the instructions that I gave you.
Straight up.
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
I love this. I love to hear it.
Yes.
Number 5.
So, last and final thing, you definitely want to get some pictures taken. But depending on it all matters with lighting, background. You want to definitely make sure that the colorway that you're choosing, like the shoes go with the pants, all of that. You want to make sure the aesthetic looks right. And then that's how you push it. And then you post it. And then you say, hey, you shoot this out to all these people. I just started my clothing brand. Do you mind sharing this for me? And then that's how you do it. So once you get your product out there and you share it to all those people, hey,
it's going to hit, ain't it?
It's going to hit.
So with your pop-up shops coming up, please tell our audience what they can look for, what they can see, what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be at?
So, like I said, we will be at the Charlotte Flyer Streetwear Market on April 10th and 11th. So April 10th, you can plan on seeing We2Litt Apparel in a fashion show.
Oh,
yes. We2Litt Apparel will be at this event, and we will have all the new pieces, old pieces, anything that I feel like should be, broadcasted out there, so that way they can see what the Littest brand in CLT has to offer.
Period. Oh, we're so excited to hear this. We want you here. North Carolina is excited to have you here.
Yes.
We're going to have you back again and again and again. And I can personally not wait to see what you come out with.
I'm down. I cannot wait to show y'all what I got coming up for real. Like, I got some stuff in the vault. I'm ready to
it's in the vault,
it's
y'all.
in the vault.
It's in the vault, y'all. It's in the vault. It's fire,
I'm gonna show Jackie. But like, I'm gonna show Jackie before I get up out of here. But just know, it's coming. It's happening. I have it. It's in the vault. It's in the vault, and I'm so excited. I'm waiting to get my samples right now. Once I get those, and I see everything, I'm telling you.
If you see me in something, be like,
I'm saying,
be like, Jackie, where you getting? I gotta go out here.
Come on now. I'm telling you, I'm sending Jackie a sample. Jackie's gonna be modeling. Jackie's gonna be modeling the set when we drop. Definitely. Jackie's gonna be in We2Litt Apparel.
And We2Litt Apparel.
Yes. And we'll be posted for sure.
Posted for sure. You know what? We are so happy to have you here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming and sharing some stuff with us, with the people. We're so happy you're putting North Carolina and Charlotte on the map. Repping for us.
704.
I'm Big Jackie. We're closing it out with Ash and Play Where It's Safe at Podcast. And we will see you next time.
Peace out, y'all.
Is that the right closing?
I don't know
what the closing was. I don't know how to say the closing.